Dear fellow Earthlings, hello everyone. I have posted several videos and said a lot of bragging. Many of you may ask who this person is. Today's video will answer the question of who I am and why I say what I say. The title of today's video is Why I'm So Uninformed and Crazy to Worry About All the People of the Earth. The dozens of videos I'm currently working on share a common crazy ambition. I'm going to start a great human problem revolution, or a great human revolution of reasoning, or a great second revolution in human scientific knowledge. A revolution of human self-improvement more comprehensive and deeper and greater than any other revolution in human history. Am I crazy? Am I insane? I've asked people I talk to many times, but all my colleagues and friends say I'm normal. Why would a person who is perfectly sane in all aspects of his daily life and work say something so uninformed and crazy? The following is my personal profile. I'm a Chinese. I'm a member of Old Three graduates, which referred to junior and senior high school graduates of 1966-1968 who collectively lost the opportunity to continue their studies in China. It is the product of Mao Zedong's use of autocratic dictatorship to promote his ignorance, prejudice, and mistakes. I've experienced too many man-made misfortunes and tragedies in my life. When I was a child, I encountered the crazy Great Leap Forward launched by Mao Zedong in order to catch up with the United States and England. It led to a nationwide man-made famine, commonly known as the Bitter Days. I experienced 3 miserable years of starvation. Later, I saw class struggle as the core of national policy. Mao Zedong's ideology incited the common people to fight against each other. During the Cultural Revolution, among the innocent Chinese people, there were 21 types of bad people named by the lawless Chinese government. All 21 kinds of people and their children were treated as bad people who suffered from all kinds of serious discrimination in life and work. During the Cultural Revolution, I often saw many people tied up, hanging heavy black plates with different abusive names, were paraded around with paper hats. If dare to be angry but dare not speak is a kind of political terror, our generation maybe have personally experienced for more than 10 years what may be the darkest and most terrifying daily life of not only do we dare to be angry but dare not speak out, we even dare not think about it in human history. Because if you speak in your sleep and are exposed, you'll suddenly meet unexpected, terrible disasters. What's also incredible was that I personally experienced giving an evening report to a cheap print of Mao Zedong's portrait. As a teenager at the time, with only very limited knowledge, I felt that our society should not be like this. I believed that there was still a lot to be discovered about human beings and society. But around 1970, I made up my mind that I would spend my life studying people and society. In 1983, I was admitted to the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences and Peking University as a graduate student in sociology. In the course of studying China's problems, I realized China's problems are closely related to global problems and the happiness of life. To make our lives and the world better, we must study life, China, and human problems together to find solutions. I have constantly experienced various man-made tragedies throughout my life. In addition to the above mentioned, I also experienced April 5th in 1976, June 4th in 1989, the Beaujolais phenomenon in Chinese politics, and the Xi Jinping phenomenon of the 21st century, and so on. I've always had an immense motivation and passion to study these issues and find answers to them. Throughout my life, I had many opportunities to choose a different life, but I gave up all the other choices and became obsessed with finding solutions to China's and humanity's problems. The real reason behind this is I don't want to be a poor victim of the wrong decisions of those in power. I don't want to be a refugee running wild in the midst of the chaos of war. Although I may not be able to avoid this, I should at least do my best to avoid it. I believe that no one wants to be an ant at the feet of a tyrannical dictator. No one wants to be a homeless refugee. My research shows that when analyzed from the perspective of human nature of the majority of people, human beings in our country could be so much better and much lovelier than they are now. But all earthlings must change some of the outmoded, habitual concepts and behaviors. Especially the social and humanistic intellectuals of the world must change one great mistake they have been making for a long time. That is to say, the blind imitation of the methods of the natural sciences and excluding the search for solutions to human problems from the purpose of their research, only regarding criticizing society as their main duty. My 17 video, have social humanistic intellectuals seriously neglected their duties and made the mistake of blindly imitating natural science? For hundreds of years it is devoted to this question: how should a person deal with the relationship between his personal life and social problems? I have tried all my life to get the following understanding. 1. Global problems are caused by all the people of the earth, and they are the business of each and every person on earth. China's problems are caused by all Chinese people and are the business of each and every Chinese person, a fact that almost all earthlings are unwilling to admit. But the harsh reality is the reason why today's world has such a Putin who often clamors for the use of nuclear weapons and who is a world-class ignorant, stupid people, is actually caused by all the people on earth. Now think about this for a moment. If the human race has bidding competition on some basic issues, such as the 23 issues that I raised in the previous videos, has reached some majority consensus about them and established the global contractual rule of law authority, it is impossible for a fierce and ambitious person like Putin to appear. And if it does, most countries will nip it in the bud. Only by making the world a better place can we live happier and more joyful lives. Otherwise, anyone can become a poor victim of the ignorance, prejudice, mistakes, and stupidity of those in power. 2. In the past, even if an ordinary citizen wanted to care about national and global issues, it was simply not possible. Not only are some countries, like China nowadays, where the people are not allowed to discuss social issues, and there were no scientific tools for the people to find solutions to social problems, but now it's possible. Through the internet, with the amazing tool of the scientific bragging contest, anyone can raise questions and find solutions to problems. Anyone on earth can become a changer of the world. 3. Therefore, every person on earth must have a fearless spirit. Whenever we see a problem in our country and the planet we live on, we should be obliged to raise it and try to find a solution. Don't think we can't do it, and don't be afraid of others' denial or opposition. The more valuable an idea is, the less likely it is to be recognized by others at once. When you have thought it over and over again, if you believe that your idea is right, stick to it. In order to ensure that innovative ideas that are beneficial to mankind can be recognized by society in a timely manner, let us create as soon as possible an internet platform for the Human Problem Olympics. For any great idea must be initially put forward by someone. The history of mankind was actually created by these people who dared to think, speak, write, and act. As Steve Jobs said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Since there are great people like Newton, Einstein, and Steve Jobs on earth, in the present and the future, there is no doubt that there can be similar great men and women. It's that kind of fearlessness that makes it possible to find solutions to the biggest problems of our time. 5. As artificial intelligence becomes more and more advanced, more and more jobs will be replaced by artificial intelligence, and many people are worried that they will lose their jobs one day and never find a job again. In fact, this is a great opportunity for human beings. Now, by letting AI replace humans to do a lot of work, humans will have enough time to look for solutions to all kinds of social problems. AI will give mankind more time to make the earth a better place to live. It's possible to envision, in the near future, finding solutions to social problems on the internet with scientific bragging contests will become some people's second career or the way of making a living. Dear fellow Earthlings, if you want our world to be a better place and your life to be happier and more enjoyable, please participate in the search for solutions to the problems we have proposed. If you think you can't do anything at the moment, please remember the most important thing you can do is to follow and forward information about human problems. The pressure of public opinion is often the greatest motivator to change politics and society. If we all take care of the solutions to our national and human problems, our planet will be a better and lovelier place. The title of the next video is Earth-Shattering Good News for All People on Earth. Lastly, a message for those who want to join us in creating the Human Problems Olympics. Please contact fangsingHigmail.com. Thank you.